Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away. Shoots! In he goes again! Oh, that's quite incredible!
And if that's a sign of things to come, he can make himself unplayable here. On some occasions, when star players really mean business, the entertainment value rockets, and we could be in for a treat after such a stunning opening.
Lewandowski with a predatory goal.
Oh look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Philippe Coutinho. Goretzka. And here's Thiago.
It's got in! It is an own goal! Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Goretzka. Thiago. Disastrous start, 2 down in next to no time. Now it's Müller, and it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski goes looking.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Goretzka. Javi Martinez. Hernandez. Schüller. Goretzka. Thiago. Goretzka gets on the end of it. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And here's Müller. That's great strength on the ball. He's there to receive it. Goretzka. Keeper's ball. Jerome Boateng. It's come loose. And it's Thiago. Thiago. It's got through to him. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Thiago. Goretzka. Kimmich. Jerome Boateng. Goretzka. Coutinho. And here's Müller. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And more, and more, and more! calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Bayern Munich take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Shot a goal! Lewandowski has a goal! Keeper's got his work done.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Coutinho goes short. Forward it goes. Müller. Now it's Lewandowski. Hernandez battles to win it back. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Goretzka, Thiago, and here's Lewandowski, and it's Alaba. Timely intervention. Thiago, now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski tries to stroke it through. Be the last act of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Bayern Munich would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
So we're already into the second period. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Goretzka, good challenge, he just stood firm. Goretzka. Coutinho. Goretzka. Javi Martinez. Alaba. Lewandowski. Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's had a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Javi Martinez. Thiago. Now it's Perisic. Boateng with the foul. It's Perisic. He's got away. Philippe Coutinho. Bayern Munich are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
It is a corner, good chance. Martinez. And here's Thiago. And here's Coutinho. Goretzka. And the finish! Really well taken goal. And They are right back within touch! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Goretzka. Goretzka showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's left his man, striding forward, has a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Bayern Munich know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Javi Martinez. Goretzka. He's got away. Now it's Gnabry. Gets Gnabry! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Gnabry plays it short. Perisic. Boateng can hoist it clear. Muller. Coutinho. That's a promising ball. And here's... has a hit! He scored! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
This is threatening to be... he's gone for it! Oh, taken with style! Goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Bayern Munich, 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Javi Martinez drives it forward. And it's Thiago. He's found his man. And he's cut it out. Gnabry. Tolisso. Lewandowski. Oh, it's Muller! This could fall any... oh, that is asking for trouble. It's got another chance! Goal! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Bayern Munich grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, almost a 6th! Javi Martinez hoists it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's through. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's looking at... and time is up. Bayern Munich thoroughly outclassed here and came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. The players didn't turn up for the first half.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. And if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already.
Shot at goal! He's delivered all right! What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't
Lewandowski! Oh, terrible pass. And a second time. And it's played forward. Thiago tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Perisic. Thiago. Perisic has a pop! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Perisic simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And that has been cleared. Goretzka, that's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Bayern Munich with this to equalise. A formality, we're level. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Well, that was a big pressure kick and he didn't let his team down. He took that so calmly.
Bayern Munich grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Conte. Quick glance at goal. Has a goal! Goal! France! And they've got their lead back. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mbappe goes looking, loses his balance and loses the ball.
Jerome Boateng just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pogba. Chance! Corner given. Massive lead! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Thiago. Javi Martinez. And it's Coutinho. Mendy does well to read it and intercepts. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Titi. Pogba. Mendy. Hernandez. Rafael Varane. Hernandez. And here's Kante. Javi Martinez, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Tries a shot! On behind for a goal kick. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Perisic. Done very well to intervene. Hernandez. Mondi. Lewandowski. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Fekir. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, that was no routine save.
Griezmann is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Hernandez knocks it away. Oh, shooting chance! Perisic. Now it's Lewandowski. Thiago. Goretzka. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
France head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2 goals to 1. So we're already into the second period. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Mondi. Conte. Titi. Hernandez. And it's Mondi. And the through ball is intercepted. Lewandowski. Philippe Coutinho. And it's Perisic. Oh, good interception. Rafael Varane. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? And a big chance! And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Perisic really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Alaba goes short.
Bayern Munich showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
France being made to look sloppy in possession here. Now it's Fekir, gets the better of his man. Plenty waiting in the middle. Gets wrestled off the ball. Alaba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That's believing too much in his own ability to...
Shapes to shoot. And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Rafael Varane. It's a promising ball. Mbappe. Boateng battles to win it back.
France are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Gnabry. It is a corner, good chance. France are making a change now. Gnabry plays it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. And out to safety. Coman drives it forward. Now it's Giroud. Odriozola positions himself well and cuts it out. That is as far as they're going to go. Giroud played out to the right. Coman, he's away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Titi. It is just a question of running down the clock now. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And that is that. France win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
France certainly ran a perfect race from...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried... Goes for goal! There it is!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And here's Muller. And it's Coutinho. Coutinho not easily shrugged off the ball. Jerome Boateng. Madrid are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find a positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession is unwanted, they can recover this.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Modric goes looking. Modric. And it's Muller. Thiago set up one goal so far. Goretzka. Azar. Goretzka is fouled. Casemiro is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. Odriozola. Kimmich. Alaba. Goretzka. Oh, he's in! And the finish! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
And here's Lewandowski. And for a moment, time stood still. Modric. That's clearly not what he wanted to do. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And here's Lewandowski. Hoists it forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Gets away from his opponent. Up to meet it! But not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Odriozola. Lewandowski. Philippe Coutinho.
It could be... It's one!